Hello, it's Will here. Last day of the expedition, day 69, May 27th. Dave Olison, my good friend, just flew in with his plane, a ski plane, landed on a little lake here. And then Natasha, Sebastian, a couple friends of mine came up from San Francisco, and they're doing a filming, so they're actually filming here right now. So we're on the landing strip here, which I call Walden. I've been on here for about 3 days, and very fortunately we got a window of fairly good weather, not a clear window, but enough the ceiling broke, so he was able to land. And we've done some filming here, so in another half an hour or so, we'll be flying out about 200 miles west of here to Dave's homestead on Great Slave Lake. And I'll keep up on my dispatches at Dave's place, and then from there, a couple of days later, I'll be in Yellowknife. So I'll still be on every day until I leave permanently on the 2nd of June here. So it's not the end of it, but it's the end of the 69 days here. So I'm very thankful for a safe journey. I've been able to get this far. I'm in probably the best shape of my life right now, physically and mentally. So it worked out really well. The last 10 days have been a lot of downtime, although I have traveled quite a bit, but it hasn't been the long 10, 12-hour days every day. But I've explored this area here where I'll start out from next year. I've become very attached, as always, to the Barrens. It's a very subtle land here. It's in a rapid thaw right now. There's a lot of geese and wildlife right now, waterfowl, migratory birds that are in the area. Probably within a week or so, especially when you get clear weather, all these birds will come to life here. So this is going to be like the Serengeti here, probably within a week or so from now. So this place will come to life here, and I won't be here for that. But I've learned a lot again about the Barrens myself. I've lived very simply, day after day, the same rhythm for the last 69 days. It's almost like a mobile Zen monastery in a way, if anybody's ever had that type of experience, in that you're in a rhythm, you're always in the same step, you're doing the same thing. You free up your mind, where your mind becomes very spontaneous. Your actions can be very quick and very right on, which is your safety margin here. You're in the moment. It's not like this Satori high or anything, but the moment a lot of times is day after day of headwinds and so forth, but you're still in this present moment, and it's a very beautiful place for the human mind and the human spirit to be at. The trip, looking back at it now, I thought maybe it would be a very adventurous trip. The weather I have now should have come 60 days ago, so I expected a lot of thin ice and rapids and all sorts of adventures of that sort. But it was more of a harder slog, which was just again a different type of experience. I have no disappointment at all, and you always get what you get, whatever you do, and so. And I'll look back a little bit on this trip, but I'm mainly in the process of moving. I'm looking forward to seeing Dave and his wife, and then in Yellowknife, I consider Yellowknife actually my real hometown. I have a lot of old friends there from expeditions and dog mushers and trappers and fishermen I know there at Yellowknife from back in the 80s. And then a week from now, I'll be back at the Steger Wilderness Center where we start our summer program. So I've got a great transition coming on. And for those that followed me, thanks a lot. I wish I could have given you a little bit more adventure. I hope maybe you learned something or at least enjoyed some of my dispatches. And so I'll check in again the next 6 more days. I'll check in the evening as I work my way towards Winnipeg and town of Ely. Day 6, final day 69, May 27th, Canadian Barrens. Over and out.